Hello, guys. How are you doing? Okay, as I told you on TikTok, I was going live at 10:30, and it's 10:30. So I'm live, and I'm gonna be on here till midnight. So, see here. Go post something. See. Okay. Now, I'll talk about my New Year's resolutions. And we'll talk about, not just mine, but yours and how we can help each other keep them and ways that you can keep them and everything. Ooh, there's my search I did for cooking meals with liquor. No, I'm not not interested in drinking liquor.
They say that if a woman's first child...
I was told by my husband, who took a cooking class at Meridian Tech, that if you cook with liquor, it like evaporates the alcohol and stuff and brings more flavor to the food. And so I've been looking up videos so I can find out how to cook with it, because I don't want to cause fires and stuff and get all sorts of lectures from not only my dad, who's an Army vet, my uncle, who's a Marine vet, then also my uncle, who's former chief of the fire department in my hometown. Yeesh. Okay. Alrighty. Guess I will post something and do a TikTok. Okay, guys. I'm live now on YouTube, and if you go on and you do playback, you're going to see me doing a live version of me going on TikTok and recording this. Okay, guys, I'm live now on YouTube, and if you go on and you do playback, you're going to see me doing a live version of... And it cuts me off. Me going on TikTok. Ugh. If you hear loud snoring, that's my husband. I'm thinking he needs a CPAP, but he's not getting mine.
Child is a girl. Most likely the mother needed some maturity. But if she had a boy, she needed to...
See her.
My dad with a fish versus my dad with his family.
I gotta do this over again so the upload goes.
with his loving family. With a fish he caught. My dad with a fish versus my dad with his family.
Yeah.
With his loving family. With a
I do
This is
not
Sophie.
like to share. I do not like to share. I do not
Yes, I
like
follow.
to share.
I want the doggy.
do not like to share.
Okay, you don't like to share, but I want to pet the doggy. I like dogs. Ooh, wow, my cousin's on TikTok. Found my niece on TikTok. Yeah, okay. Got all that done. Okie doke. So here are my New Year's resolutions. And there's quite a few long of them. Yeah. First one, lose all the weight I not only put on since COVID, but lose more of it in a healthy way. Because I was close to getting where I needed to be, and then COVID happened, and it just went haywire. So I need to start losing weight, and it helps if I'm just walking around. And so, of course, it's another emotional factor when my emotions kick in and get worn out. So that sucks. Then I get sleepy. Helping those with traumatic brain injury, building up the 501c3 and getting that all formed to help those with traumatic brain injury that I've been telling you students about. Making sure lawmakers do their jobs. That has been my favorite thing to do since I was a student at Rose State, which was, I started college in fall of 1999 at Rose State. So that should tell you how long I've been doing that. And it's been fun. I just like emailing and writing and calling and visiting. Of course, I don't have a car that can drive the Capitol anymore. Take any trainings available for me to help improve my teaching. So yes, I do plan on stay substituting and everything. Even after I get the 501c3 and other stuff, I still plan on substituting and everything. Advocating on traumatic brain injury issues and teaching you young pioneers how to draft legislation. And if you want to know kind of what the funniest things were, why don't you try asking the seniors and see if the seniors remember, or the last two graduating classes, or I may have taught some, I don't know if I taught any of the classes below the seniors how to write legislation, but I know I taught the seniors and the last two graduating classes how to write legislation, and they came up with some funny legislation and everything like that. So All right, now, one thing I said I was going to do was talk about New Year's resolutions, keeping them, and everything. Um, One thing is when you want to keep your New Year's resolution is not being so hard on yourself if you mess up on falling back and you like take 5 steps back. Everyone's going to take about 5 steps back or so. It happens. Like, say, if you're going to lose weight, which is mine, everyone's going to take a couple of steps backwards and gain a couple of pounds and everything. No one does a quick shot and you're there. So, um, then also, if you want to build up a good support system of friends that will help you maintain your goals and that will help you throughout um, your plan and everything. Okay, so I like to tell you, give you stories about my time at Rose State and everything, because that was a really, really good time for me and everything in terms of really good support system. And, I had my friends, whether I had some friends, both those I went to school with in Wellston and those I knew from Chandler, and then those that were also student leaders, whether they were in the armed services or not in the armed services, that were good support system. And they would just, hang in there, check on me. Um, I'll give you an example. My first my first year um, at Rose State, the student president, student senate president, Andrea Branch, I think that was her name. Andrea Branch. I think that was her name. And um, she would see me, and I think close to every day I was on campus, we would have lunch together. And it was one of the coolest things for me. We we would sit down, we would have lunch. She would ask me about how my day was going, um, ask me about what mattered to me, about wanting to learn about traumatic brain injury, and how I think we talked about military, because I know I told her about my dad being in the military, but I couldn't remember if she was married to someone in the military or if she was enlisted or something. But then after 9/11 happened and everything, everyone was pretty much always on a constant check on me and talking to me and everything and helping making sure I got through it. And I would always be in the student union doing my homework, and I was either in the student union studying, doing my homework and everything on my time there, because dad would drop me off on his way to work, and then dad wouldn't get off work until like 5 o'clock and then come pick me up. And so I would go hang out for a little bit in the library, go check email, go play games and everything. And then I would go to the student union, do homework and everything. And then if you know how big Rose State campus is, it's not huge. It's not as big as Oklahoma State University and everything. I would literally walk around the entire campus like 5 to 10 times and everything because of the fact I really wanted to get feeling back in my left leg. That I was that determined to get feeling back in my left leg and everything. So those were the type of things I did and goals I had. And so those were the things, some of the things I did. I would check with, so I had my friends that would be checking on me, make sure I was doing okay. Then I would be checking with the school, oh, um, athletic trainer. That was Chris's title. He's now head of what Les used to have. Les Berryhill. He's no longer head of the. I want to say it's the health physical, something like health physical education building or program or whatever. Anyways, Chris is now head of that. And so, but he still does, I think, athletic training and checking on the players and everything. And I know this because when I was last at Rose State, I went and visited with Chris and everything. And so he was the one that I would go to get my, back when I wore a splint, the splint would actually tear my leg up on both not only the top, but also the bottom where my foot was. And then when I used to wear moleskin and everything, it would tear my skin up even more. And so I would have to go get my foot bandaged up. So it would either be Chris bandaging it up, or I think his name was Kevin, who helped Chris in the athletic office. That would help treat my leg and stuff. And it was hilarious talking to Kevin. I want to say his name was Kevin. That was in Chris's office. That would be working in there and stuff. I want to say I think his major was athletic training and everything back when they had an athletic training program and stuff. But I took aerobic after when it got but they don't have it anymore, and they don't have basketball anymore. And the biggest inside joke or whatever you can say about my alma mater, Rose State, is like football team. Because I think there was like a t-shirt or something about like football and the like Rose State Raiders, and had like a football player or something. It was like I think it was on a t-shirt or something. It was just like a little joke. And we're like, okay. And so it was that and everything. But so that's some of my fun memories that I'm going to have fun and everything. But I have no clue what I was going to say. I had a brain fart. But I'm looking at my comics. Yeah. Oh gosh. I just hope I can wake up in the morning at 10 a.m. and go pick up my groceries at 10 a.m. from Walmart on the west. I thought it was on the west side, but I think it's the Super Walmart on Perkins, from the way it said. Little fig. Originally, it was going to come from Old Casey, and I was like, no. I was like, I want to go pick up my groceries. I don't want them delivered. They could have gotten delivered tonight at 7. I was like, no, I want to go pick up my groceries. So, and plus I want to support Stillwater business. So, that's that. That's why I chose Stillwater Walmart. Ooh. So, when we get back, see, I think I'm substituting for Ms. John Lou, the 6th and the 7th. I know I'm substituting for a teacher the 6th and the 7th. I think it's John Lou. Unless they get changed. Hopefully it doesn't. But whichever teacher I end up, it should be John Lou I end up subbing for. Because that's the one I got scheduled for before Christmas break, I think. Whichever one it was. But whenever you guys see me next and you have me in class, I want you guys to tell me I want you to tell me your top three New Year's resolutions that you want to do, want to accomplish, because you can probably have like 10 to 20 resolutions you want to accomplish by the end of the year. But I want you to tell me 3 resolutions you would like to try. 3 resolutions you would like to try to accomplish by the end of the school year. And I want these to be realistic ones, not made up ones, because let's see here. Ooh. Okay, on the losing weight one, see, right now I am, okay, and I'm not ashamed to say how much I weigh, because it's, because as you guys know, I've talked with you guys about being anorexic and everything else, so I've just put it all out there for you and everything, because I don't want you guys to, ever be ashamed of anything. Trust me, been there, done that. It's not fun. Okay, so right now I am 301. Prior to the accident, I was 157. Or no, 175, I think. I think it was 175. The goal, that 175 was prior to the accident. Right now, I'm 301. The target weight for me to hit, and I checked this out by like health, like what by height and so to speak. And once I get to say 200, then I'll get with the try to get with the oh gosh, either a doctor or one of my doctors or one of the people that I forgot what it's called, and you think I'd remember it when I learned all this in college. But someone that can help find the target weight and stuff. But online, the number figured was see what was target. What on earth was the target? Oh, the target number I think was 167. What on earth is the phone doing? Oh, it's TikTok. Oh, I get messages on TikTok.
All right, I'll go. But I'll be fashionably late. No, yes, no, yeah.
Oh. Apparently Darius Hall wanted to tag someone on 4 different videos. All in 1 minute. That's why I was getting so many beeps. Okay. Okay. So realistically, in the realistically, in the major that I had, health, physical education, recreation. Forgot which class. I think it was. I think it was health behavior theory. I think it may have been health behavior theory. Um, health behavior theory, or it was one of the class. No, not health behavior theory. Um, introduction to health. Introduction to hyper. It was the one that Liz Brown taught and everything, and that class we learned that each month the healthiest amount to lose of weight to lose is like I want to say okay I want to say it's 5 pounds. I want to say it's just 5 pounds, but I'll say 5 to 10 pounds for me because I'm desperate. But I want to say it's like 5 pounds, and that's because if you start losing so drastically, start losing so much weight in a drastic amount of time, then you're going to start getting sick and everything. And then once you start getting back to eating and everything, then all that weight's going to come back or something like that or another. If I remember everything that was taught in the classes I took at Rose State. And I know they've also talked about that up here in Stillwater, stuff I've been to, but they've talked about that in my classes I took at Rose State as well. So it's like when I hear that, I'm going, yeah. Let's see here. Which professor am I hearing again? In which year? So I'm going to shoot to lose 5 to 10 pounds a month. And I'm not even going to shoot for a specific target weight to be by, say, June. I just want to lose somewhere between 5 to 10 pounds. And I'm not even going to get upset if I put some weight on. I'm only going, and whereas I would see my skill's broken, so, and plus I want to get a new, well, it's not broken, it needs a new battery, and I want to get a different scale. I want to go purchase a different scale. That, like, I want to go get a new Fitbit watch, and then go get one of the scales that goes directly to the Fitbit and everything. But I gotta earn some money. In other words, I gotta sub a lot and everything in order to be able to purchase that stuff. So I need to be able to get that. So I got that to do. So I want to do, I'm just going to say by June, lose 5-10 pounds each month. And I'm not going to get mad if I put some couple of pounds on. See, monitor. Wait. Once a month. And one of the things I'm going to do is something that I've been missing to do, that I went and did today online and purchased from Walmart.com, that I absolutely love doing. Okay, as much as I love sandwiches and pizza and all this other stuff, I really like chicken, whatever, salad, and just whatever salads that's got chicken in it and everything like that, or shrimp salad. So I went and got some salads. I think I got some other salads. I know I got a shrimp salad. And I know maybe some other kind of salad and stuff from Walmart. But I'm going to start eating those that's going to be like my lunch meal when I go to work at the school. And I'm going to get green tea to start drinking more of. So that way it can help. And something I need help with is that I want to start doing is a way to monitor and find a way to figure out how green tea helps my memory, my cognition, whatever has to do with my thinking and stuff. And it helps with my overall muscles to where I can actually be normal, quote unquote, normal again. So, because I get my normal days back with green tea. Yeah, I drink it all up. Well, So, got that. So, that's like one way you can do realistic things is looking at it realistically and looking at like say where you were, okay, and where you might be, that's like not good. Okay, it's not good, but where you need to be at, and take some small steps month by month where you want to be at, and not setting, say, a target figure, like a target figure goal for that month, that end of the date month, but just start going, okay, each month I want to start doing this, this, and this, and then seeing where you're at by that um, and by that ending date, so that way you can go, okay, let's see, this is how much further I've got to go till the end of the year and everything. So that way, when the end of the year gets here, next year, 2022, then think of how much of a big bonanza you can have and celebrating everything. Okay, am I going to be drafting legislation? Am I going to be drafting legislation? If only way I'll be drafting legislation is if Representative Ranson asks me to. If it has anything to do with traumatic brain injury. That's pretty much going to be my job. That's the only way I'll be doing drafting. Because my main focus right now is teaching you pioneers and everything, and helping you guys learn how you can do stuff to become, future leaders or get into the workforce or whatever else, and working on the comics that I'm doing or doing stuff like this. So I will, if I draft legislation, it'll just be whenever she tells me to. Or if something comes up with the council I'm on. Or I'm not on the, I am on the council, but if I get to be on the council that we're putting together for the traumatic brain injury survivors, yeah, okay. But I'll still be advocating traumatic brain injury issues. I will most definitely have fun teaching you pioneers how to draft legislation. And I, even before the school year was over with, talked to your teacher, well, at least two of the 9th grade teachers, about if they wanted me to, and it didn't have to be a day that I was substituting, if they just want me to come in and, whether it be a day I'm substituting or a day they're teaching and I just come in and I just show you how to write legislation and everything, and we get stuff put up and the teachers can say what they want you to do, and I show you how to do it and do something like that. So, see, we got 50 more minutes till midnight. Woohoo. Okay. That's that on New Year's resolutions. Yeah. They say I got something with my throat's dry. Oh my gosh, guys. I've got to show you what I got in the mail today. It was the coolest. the official magazine of Oklahoma State University. It is cool. I haven't gone through and read it. I think I got this because I'm part of the posse. Or Pete Posse or whatever. See. If you're curious about something that's going on next April 5th through 6th for the Give Orange, and even for you pioneers that are going to OSU that like to do stuff for Give Orange. See, I will go through all this stuff. Get over 2,000 Cowboys from all across the country participated in Give Orange 2021. Together, we can make next year even brighter. Join us for 1,890 minutes of support for OSU. The 2022 symposium, the featuring keynote speaker is going to be Lauren Bush Lauren. Okay. CEO, creative director, and CEO founder of Feed Projects. This is going to be April 28th, 2022. Okay. Give Orange is April 5th through 6th. And then the 2022 symposium is April 28th, 2022 for Women for OSU. And I've always tried to go to that, but I've never been able to. Always like the individual tickets are like more high priced than what I'm able to afford. Ooh. Hey, for you high schoolers that had me, and okay, I'll show you. And that that I told you my husband's, I think it was his great grandfather, was good friends with the original Pistol Pete, Frank Eaton, and on our wedding on the on the groom's cake was a picture of of Frank Eaton and Michael's great grandfather, I believe it was. So anyway, I got to have Frank Eaton at my wedding. So that was kind of cool. New pictures. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Because I just kind of flipped. Let's see. Oh, darn, I keep forgetting to schedule a meeting with Dr. Shrum, and so I can introduce myself and kind of see if build a relationship with her. Like I try to do that with the presidents of the universities and colleges that I'm because I did that at Rose State and UCO, and then I've got to get back into doing that so I can help traumatic brain injury survivors. And even though my poor car is not able to drive around to like Edmond and Midwest City and stuff, I think it can drive to Langston if I can make it down there. See what the president had to say. Yeah. Okay. Cool. They talked about the McKnight Center. I think that was what I passed. Yep. That's why I was on McKnight Center. Couldn't remember. I wouldn't mind getting more OSU stuff, but I want to get more of my alma mater's stuff for Rose State. Because that's where I graduated from. That's where I graduated from, and that's where I was a student leader at. Talking about the spaceship. Impact Spotlight. Talking about diversity. A day in the life of recruiting future Cowboys. Believe me, I'm going to go back and read this. I'm just kind of going through it and reading, kind of highlighting what's in it. Understanding place, ideas, and process, January 11th to April 9th, 2022. An exhibition by OSU Professor Liz Roth. Dude, if that's an art exhibition, I so want to go see it. Blow Up 2, Inflatable Contemporary Art, February 8th to May 1st, Bedford Gallery at the Leisure Center for the Arts. Dude, this one's in California. It's got some cool stuff. That one's on honoring an influencer. Save the date. Heritage Society. Spring celebration. April 29, 2022. Midnight Center for the Performing Arts. Heritage Society interested in becoming a Heritage Society member. Heritage Society recognizes OSU alumni and friends who have made future provisions and any value for the OSU Foundation in their estate plans. This includes bequest, trust, and I'm going to screw up a lot of this. It's late at night, so I cannot talk. And annuities, life insurance, retirement plans, or other means. If you have chosen to support OSU through one of these methods, we invite you to join the Heritage Societies. When you share the good news of your generosity with us, we can ensure your wishes for its use are met, include requests for immunity, whatever. Anyways, let's see here. We are excited to host a socially distant in-person gathering at the Midnight Center for the Performing Arts at Oklahoma State University. Join us to celebrate the legacy of our Heritage Society members with OSU community speakers and student musical performances. Heritage Society members enjoy the satisfaction of providing a pipeline of future support for our students, faculty, staff, facilities, and programs. For more information about the Heritage Society, or to let us know your support of OSU already includes an estate provision, please contact blah 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 blah. Okay. There's meeting critical needs. Pete's Pantry helps OSU students with free food and more. Once a cowboy, always a cowboy. Well, how come we can't say once a cowgirl, always a cowgirl? See, OSU sees record month for grant funding. OSU College of Engineering, Architecture, and Technology awarded top DoD STEM grant. Lou Watkins named to CEHS Hall of Fame. Lou is cool. And I'm not being sarcastic about that. Honestly, she is a cool person. OSU joins Catholic Charities to resettle Afghan refugees. New free streaming app covers all things OSU. Ooh. I think I'm going to have to download some stuff. New Study Abroad Office celebrates 25 years. Training Simulator gives OSU PD help for stressful scenarios. Just a second, I'm just reading this. Cool. MBA program celebrates 60 years. OSU I'm probably saying that last name wrong, to lead EPS Core Research Program. Tulsa Veterans Hospital celebrates groundbreaking. Wherever you find adventure, KOSU is there, on air and online. Yes, it is. Traditions galore. We asked Oklahoma State University fans and alumni to vote for their favorite cowboy traditions. After receiving more than 80,000 votes on social media, we're ready to share our top 5. Are you ready for the top 5 favorite cowboy traditions? At number 5, we have Pistol Pete. Then at number 4, coming in is Eskimo Joe's. Number 3 is tailgating. And number 2 is Go Pokes. Number 1 is homecoming. And did you know Stillwater Regional Airport employees work around the clock to keep runways clear during ice and snow events? Fly with confidence. Look back. Revisiting a century of homecoming. Whoa. They did a whole thing on homecoming through the years. They got this timeline from 1913 to all the way to 2021. Yeesh. Cool. The year I graduated is in here, 1999. It says, to kick off homecoming week, a new tradition of dyeing the Edmund Lowe Library fountain orange is created. It takes only 72 ounces of dye to turn the 5,000-gallon fountain America's brightest orange. The Council of Advancement and Support of Education, or CASE, awards its highest honor, the Circle of Excellence Award, to the Alumni Association for OSU's homecoming celebration. The award is the impetus, I think that's how you say it, impetus for the America's Greatest Homecoming motto. Okay. Cool. It's got pictures from past homecomings. There's homecoming awards. From Football Frenzy, Sign Competition, Harvest Carnival, Chili Cook-Off, Orange Reflection, House Decorations, Homecoming Awards, Sea of Orange Parade, Homecoming King and Queen, Sweepstakes, Jerry Gill Spirit Award, and Most Spirit at College. Ew. Ew. Here's my thing. And it really, 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 really stinks for me. And I mean stinks. Because, and I'm not going to cry. Do not want to cry. All right. And it has to do with this page that says everyone should be a life member. That's where we show our strength, enthusiasm, and love for our institution. We carry on all the traditions Oklahoma State has come to be known for. And I don't want that to end. And that's from, I think it's Gatra Goggins, class of 1961. I think I said the name right. And ever you'll find us loyal and true, and become a life member today. And it gives the link. I'm not ever going to be able to get my bachelor's degree. I've got to get the bursar paid off. And even if I got the bursar paid off, I don't even know how I'm going to be able to get the bursar paid off. I've got like around $6,000. I've got to find a way to scrap up. And the main reason I even have that has to do with medical issues, because I tried to do summer school on the 2-day summer school I tried to do, and on the second day I woke up and I couldn't feel from the neck down and everything, and I had to no. It was like I was either doing the 2-day summer school or the 2-week, and it was either 2-day or 2-week, and it was either on the second day or on the second week. I woke up and I couldn't feel from the neck down, and it was one of the many times I had to call the the 911 to come help me, and I had to end up getting 40 milligrams of morphine shot in me to help me feel my muscles. And FYI, I hate morphine. And why do I hate morphine? It makes me throw up. Yes, I can feel my muscles again after the paralysis and as severe of episodes I have that results in needing the morphine, but I always end up throwing up. I hate the stuff. Hate it with passion. As to why people overdose on it or whatever else, ooh, that's, ugh. This stuff's nauseous. But, no. I don't know if I'd be able to deal with medical issues. Then next page, it's got Donor's Name Engineering Program. It's got a couple that recognized for $3 million gift. Then it talks about Hargis Legacy Celebration. And it thanks everyone who sponsored the Hargis Legacy Celebration. during the centennial edition of America's Greatest Homecoming. Says $1.2 million has been raised for the Hargis Legacy Fund at OSU, which will support leadership initiatives and other priorities at OSU. And there's patrons listed, advocates, and supporters. And it's got 2021 Cowboy 100 honorees. There's something on paying it forward. Hargis Leadership Institute Center's programming aims to encourage students to explore leadership potential. Oh, geez. I did that all throughout my time at Rose State. The entire 4.5 years I was at Rose. Masterpiece Moments returns this spring. The annual Masterpiece Moments event will return in May with an inspiring, fun-filled night that will showcase local artistic talent and our community's commitment to the arts. It will be May 14th, 2022. Less than 30 minutes, guys. And the rest I've done read to you, or told you about. So that is this. I've pretty much just gone through the whole magazine and told you what's all in it. So, oh boy. The books that I've got to finish reading, that you're going to see me still, because I'm kind of taking a break from finish reading them, but I'm taking a break from reading, and I'm working on the comics primarily. But once school gets started back, I'm going to get back to finish reading the books so I can take them back to the library. The books that you will see me reading in class, and I will be focusing on these instead of working on the comics. First, I will be doing the Writing Well for Business Success. It's so it's telling me write the letters I need to write and everything for the nonprofit stuff. And then Business English, writing skills you need for today's workplace. Includes a glossary of business terms, commonly confused terms, quizzes with answers. I think some of that stuff we did on leadership retreats. How funny. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Got 20 more minutes until midnight. Okay. I'm going to go hit the browser and go check Instagram and stuff. See if you guys have posted anything. No. Stupid thing, you don't know how to type. That is not what I typed. I think probably if I go clean my mask or my nasal piece, I'll be able to wake up early. Because that's what I've been needing to do. Okay, go. See, Lucy's got some collage on Instagram. And I got a whole bunch of new followers. Okay. Tell you what, guys. Even though you can't see what I'm watching, yeah, I'll let you listen to the goofy wisecrack. Oh, phew, that was for me to log in. Some funny ones I follow that's got some inappropriate stuff. Hopefully we gotta text the military. Ah, you going there? Ooh.
There is a
So we have 7 more minutes. And it's unstable. I hate when connection says that. Ooh. I gotta go take medicine. Yippee. Ugh. Waiting for that to disappear. Because I have no clue if it. Whenever I play the videos, I have no clue if. Okay. It's gone. We have 5 minutes now. Yeehaw. So, let's see here. Trying to think of what we shall do in the last 5 minutes. Unstable again. Laptop, are you drunk? I think you're drinking alcohol. That's even possible. Here. Let me finish writing this. I'm working comics. Again. Got 3 minutes. Okay, so we got that. And where's the names? Here we go. There's the names of the last set. Happy New Year's, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year. So, have a wonderful 2022. And later, because I'm getting ready for bed, because I got to go pick up groceries.